Alright, take two. Canoe hoist. From Dick's Sporting Goods. I had the anchor up there so it was moving on me. I don't want to drop the canoe. It works like a charm. Right down these sawhorses so I can back the truck right into the lower run. And when we're done, put the slings back on. And run it up. Now it's locked in place, but just for extra safety, I ran a bolt through this brace for the shelving. Just run it up there, run a loop through, pull it down, and we're good. And all I gotta do is just wrap this up. And there we are. There, everything's nice and tidy now. So let's get you some close-ups and show you what's what. So this system has a finished and unfinished ceiling installation. I went with a modified unfinished. The way this is set up, the boat should be going this way instead of, it should be going the 90 degrees to where it is now. But I wanted something simpler and more maneuverable and more portable, so I found some short pieces of 2x4, and as you can see, I just screwed the bracket on, and I did the same thing for the stern line, and there it is right there. And the only drawback is the pulleys are above the bottom of the trusses, so the rope does drag on the trusses. Not a huge deal. I mean, I could get a different board and notch it, you know, like a 2x6 or 2x8, and change that. And I might do that later on just so that the pulley and the rope will be free and no drag. But it's not that difficult. I mean, it takes two hands and I got to pull on it, but not a big deal. But let's see if I can get this thing to, okay, it wants to come closer. Back up, back up. Alright, gotta turn off the camera and then I'll be back. And there, we're back. I don't know why it won't go all the way back out of zoom or unzoom while the camera's rolling. But anyway, there we are. The rope runs down here. And this is just some gusseted, so you can see that, with a 2x4. I drilled a hole through the 2x4 and run a bolt through and use that as a bit of a cleat. The rope's now out of the way. The canoe, in case the line lock fails, I've got a secondary system that's going to hold the rope. It's not going to let it go. It might slowly slip through, but it's not going to fall out on me. Let's see if I can get a shot of the box. Like I said, I got this from Dick's Sporting Goods today. And here we are. The garage hoist for canoes, kayaks. You can even use it on ladders, duffel bags. I don't know why you'd want to spend 40 bucks just to suspend a duffel bag. Bikes, ladders, canoes, kayaks. And yeah, I think it's $40 well spent. Everything comes with the kit. If you have a finished ceiling, you put these on, and then you put the pulley brackets up. It came with this, and I still haven't figured out what exactly this is for, because I didn't see it in the instructions, but I'll check again closer. But you know what, spare parts, I didn't even have to break open the hardware kit because I used my own fasteners, and I modified the way that it was being put up. But anyway, that's the canoe hoist, gets it out of the way, and I'm going to have to check, but I'm pretty sure when we get to the point that I can back the truck underneath of this thing and clear the bow I'll have to take a measurement and we'll see about that. But anyway, there it is, canoe hoist. This old girl is a mid to early 1900s Old Town OTCA, OTCA. It needs a little bit of repair work. I'll just give you a little bit about the canoe too. As you can see, there's a hole there, and I think there's one on the other end. It's got a couple of cracked planks. That's not a huge deal, but and that's not a huge deal either. The bow stems, needs a little bit of repair work here, but the decks are in good shape. The keel is with it. That's that green strip laying in there. Came with the original keel, so we know that what color the boat was originally. And there's some more cracked planks, probably some cracked ribs too, I believe too. Yeah, there are some cracked ribs. And there's another hole on this end. And again, the stem and tip needs a little repair work here. But if you're into old canvas and wood boats, this is not in bad shape. This is not a basket case by any means. Let's see, now that I got it suspended, oh yeah, and we got a broken in whale here. Again, all that's going to come off and get replaced when I have a shop to work in. That may not, well, yeah, it is broke. But anyway, it got rode hard and put away wet. And for some reason, somebody ground off the serial numbers on both ends of the boat, which there's not enough light to show you, but on the inside stem, there's serial numbers, so you can trace the history of the boat. Somebody ground them off, so it's probably a stolen boat, which has been stolen years ago because the grind marks are not fresh, they're old. Anyway, that's it. Going to be really fun to restore this boat, but for now it's up out of the way at my dad's barn, and as soon as I get a barn of my own, it'll get up out of the way there. Hope you enjoyed the little informational, I hope, video, and we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.